What is going on, people? This is Rado and welcome to another FIFA 14 squad prediction. In this episode we have Tottenham Hotspur. So I'll start off in goals. We have Hugo Lloris. He didn't play up to an 86 rating last season. I think he deserves around the 85 mark, because last season even Brad Friedel was starting over him at the beginning of the season. So that's why I've made him 85, but he will be the starting keeper next season. And then in right back we have Kerry Walker. I've made him an 80 overall because he was one of the best right backs in the Premier League last season and a contender for team of the season right back. I've upgraded his shooting as well because he's got a rocket of a shot in real life. And then right centre back we have Steven Cocker. I've put him in the team because he is young and I think Spurs will play him, and they did play him towards the end of last season. Dawson I've put on the bench because Cocker has a lot more potential than Dawson, and he's just probably a better player. And then left centre back we have Jan Vertonghen. I made him an 83 overall now and upgraded basically all of his stats because he was one of the best, if not the best, centre back in the Premier League last season, and he's got a rocket of shot as well, and he's definitely one of the best not only in the Premier League but in the world. And then in left back we have Donnie Rose. He's returned from loan from Sunderland now, and I think Asu Ekado may be moving team soon, so Donnie Rose is a real contender for the left back spot at Tottenham Hotspur, and he was great at Sunderland last season, and like a lot of the players in this team, he also has a rocket of a shot. I think he's only scored 1 or 2 goals and both of them are screamers. And then in right centre mid we have Paulinho. He's recently moved from Corinthians, who won the World Club Cup, and I think he'll be about an 81 rated player, and he'll probably be rare, unlike last season. And then left CDM we have Sandro. I've put him in there because he was a good enough player for Spurs last season, and he is overall very similar to Paulinho. And then we have Luis Holtby in right attacking mid. He was a decent player last season for Schalke and for Spurs, and I've upgraded him to an 80 rated rare. And then in left centre attacking mid we have Moussa Dembele. He was also decent last season, and I've upgraded his dribbling because he is one of the best dribblers in the Premier League in my opinion. And then we have this man in centre forward, Gareth Bale. 89 overall I've made him because that is what he deserves, so +4 from last season. I've also upgraded his shot by a load because I think his curve, free kicks, long shots and shot power really deserve an upgrade, because some of the goals he scored last season, most of them were goal of the season contenders. And then in striker finally we have Soldado. He's been linked with Spurs and Liverpool, but I think he is more likely to go with Spurs because they have had interest in him for longer. I've upgraded him to an 85 overall player because he was one of the top scorers in the Liga BBVA last season. And now we're on to the bench. We have Shadley. He recently moved from FC 20, I think, to Spurs for around 7 million. I've made him 79 overall, non-rare card. And then we have Gylfi Sigurdsson. I think he will get a lot of game time next season because he is only young and he's a great attacking midfielder in my opinion, and he's got good shooting and passing in real life. And then we have Dempsey. I've actually downgraded him by a bit because he isn't as good at Spurs as he was at Fulham, so I do think he'll probably be on the bench next season. If not, he might move away to a different team during this transfer window. And then we have Scott Parker. He didn't have a great season last season, but the season before was great as he did get on to the England Euro squad and he started most games there. But this season he's starting to show his age really. He's about 33 now, so he probably won't be in the starting 11 in Spurs' squad next season. And then we have Andros Townsend. He was on loan to QPR last season. He scored a screamer, or maybe 2 screamers at QPR. That's why I've upgraded his shot, and I do think he'll get a bit of game time at Spurs if he isn't loaned out, and I've upgraded him to a 74 rated rare player, so he might be one of those expensive silvers next season. And then we have Jermaine Defoe on the bench also. He's remained at the same rating at 81, and he is still one of the best finishers in the Premier League, but he may be losing his pace as he has hit 30. And then we have Michael Dawson. I think the place for him next year is on the bench because Cocker is probably the better player and is younger. So that completes the team. So overall, it's a 4-2-3-1 formation, and it looks like a very strong side for next season. So thanks for watching, and please remember to like, subscribe and comment, and make sure to stay tuned for more of these FIFA 14 squad predictions. So I'll see you all later.